What up, what up, what up, what up, word Earl? Y'all know who it is. Once again, it's me, Mr. 505. I am sitting here with Mr. Dustin Callahan, Mr. Kill Tony Vet. Man, say hello to the people, my friend.
What's up, everyone?
Uh-oh. So, I know that you are not afraid of cameras and things of that nature
No.
because you performed in front of 16,000 of the damnedest people that wanted to boo you and they did not boo you.
Correct.
So, here on Toke Talks, we have one standardized question and one standardized question only.
Okay.
We are hosting the roast of Dustin Callahan. Who are the 5 comics Dustin would hate to roast him?
Man, the Herm locally, for sure.
Okay.
I watched him light a guy up in the crowd who thought he was on a roll, and I mean, he humbled him real quick.
There it is.
You know,
That's one.
belly button.
Okay. The fat guy.
Yeah, when two fat people go at it, it's never pretty. And, you know, so male, female, it don't matter. Just two fat people together never really make it great. So,
Hey, that's 2.
yeah. Tequila, because Tequila knows me well. She's going to say some shit that hurts.
That's personal. There it is. Okay. It's 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. I already got roasted by one of the most famous roast people, Tony himself,
Tony,
Yeah.
Okay.
and he was not holding back.
No, he did not.
He asked why I look like all 3 Pawn Stars rolled into one person.
That is crazy as hell.
All you can do is laugh at that.
That's 4.
Yeah. And then Jeff Ross, the roast master general.
That is definitely the general.
You know, it would be an honor to be roasted by him, but man, I would be just awestruck and standing there. Don't know what to say.
I love the fact that you are the first person to go through this.
Yeah.
And it was no skipping, no stumbling, no bumbling.
Yeah.
It was like you had already thought this out. I don't know if you watched episodes before, but you were lickety split.
Yeah. No,
Hey,
yeah,
25 for a white guy.
keeps me up at night. I've had time to think about this.
Yeah, definitely. So what made you get on this comedic journey?
Man, I've always wanted to do comedy. My first show I ever saw was Lavelle Crawford. I was 16 years old at Zany's, the only white people in the room. He asked about where Uncle Bud's was, and I started giving directions like a normal white person would, sitting in the front row, and he roasted my ass. I was hooked ever since, and you know, I've gone to countless shows. I can't even tell you how many things I've been to, but I'm glad to be part of it now and be doing my own journey. My own voice.
And that is the thing. So, what is your comedy style? How would you describe Dustin Callahan as a comedian?
All over the place.
All right.
You know, I'm not a big fan of one-liners or anything like that, but I love to tell stories about my life, things I've been through, and take people on a little journey, let them see me, and you know, and then occasionally throw in some random facts that I make fun of in society. My wife, I love making fun of her. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're a veteran as well.
Yes, Marine Corps veteran.
Marine Corps. Mm-hmm. Now when you say Marine Corps, we don't see Marine Corps.
No, you see Navy or Army Reserve right now. I've torn this MCL, this ab muscle, dislocated this shoulder and this shoulder, tore my rotator cuff, and been blown up. So my exercising days are done, and I like food too much. I grew up in the projects. My mom couldn't cook. We knew dinner was ready when the smoke alarm went off. So I learned how to cook at a young age, and I never let up. You know, you stop working out, but you still eat like you're hungry.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
When you say you grew up in the projects, I don't see project when
I definitely did.
Don't judge his book by its cover.
North Nashville.
That man said he from Joe Johnson. That is what. Yep. For those of you that are in Nashville, this man said he from Joe Johnson. Yep. Now understand, you know, they believe in fact checking around here. Yeah. They will fact check.
Wharton.
Hey,
DB Todd.
You heard what he said. Now he said what he said. Now I have to ask this question. Mm-hmm. What would you say to 16-year-old Dustin Callahan today if you had a chance to?
16-year-old me, man, nothing that would have stuck. I was buck wild at 16.
Okay.
You know, I wish I could go back and talk to 21-year-old me.
What would you say?
Stop partying so much.
Were you already in the service?
No, I wasn't even in the service yet.
Oh man, that
I was
sucks.
just going hard for no reason.
Hey man, that sounds like almost like hookers and cocaine, but hopefully it wasn't hookers and cocaine.
I can neither confirm or deny those allegations at this time, but some would say yes.
Hey, average white guy. Always gonna be hookers. Always gonna be cocaine. You
Yep.
know it. There it is. Hey, this is another episode of Toke Talks.
Yeah.
I am excited because Mr. Kill Tony. I gotta ask, what was an experience like being on Kill Tony?
Man, so I had rehearsed my 60 seconds, which I had to cut a lot of things out and get it down. And then I was like, that's going to be my 60. It'll work with the crowd because you got to think of who you're performing in front of. You know, a lot of Kill Tony people like that sexual type stuff, and that's not my comedy, so I had to dig deep. But I mastered it, and I just prayed to God, and I kept saying, God, you've got me here. If it's your will, it be done. Bucket pool number 6 comes up, and I was like, all right, you got me here for a reason. Don't let me fuck up. And so I was backstage just praying the whole time, and then I heard Fiona Colley get an applause, and I was like, this is it. I walked out, I saw Matt Rife and Adam Ray and Tony Hinchcliffe sitting there, and it was like, all right, let's nail it. Moved the mic stand, hit the 60, perfect. Mouth went dry instantly after having 3 bottles of water. So,
Now,
yeah.
I have to ask, did you pucker your butthole just a tinge?
Once my 60 seconds was done and no one booed, I panicked because it was like, okay, either they booed and I didn't hear it, or they didn't boo at all, and this went really well, and now I'm about to get roasted. Because when I walked up and I came out, I looked to the left for a second, and I saw Tony do one of these numbers. He looked me up and down and then started writing. So I knew the moment this was over, it was Roast Central. And sure enough, he didn't fail.
No, no. Those of you that have seen the video, no, he did not fail. No, didn't fail at all. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. That's another episode of Toke Talks. I want to say thank you to Mr. Dustin Callahan for being on the show. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
And
Thanks for having me.
and your head game is always gonna be flawless. That's what's up, man. That's another episode of Toke Talks. Y'all have a good one.
See you guys.
All right.